Hi, and welcome to another episode on Amazon PPC. In this video, I'll talk about proper campaign structure and how to spot if your own account is having this kind of issue. It's one of the most important things to have properly set. Now, there are ways how you can do this differently, but I'm going to share how we do it internally for over a decade now, and it's working pretty well because you have a granular control on what you want to push and where you want to scale down if necessary for whatever reason it is. You want to have an absolute control on your targeting on your products. So if you want to tell your team, hey guys, let's push on this keyword, or let's lower the spend and sales on this product. You want them to be able to immediately do that, like in a second, literally. So I'm going to share some like a breakdown of what are the most important steps to analyze and what will be the outcomes. There are definitely pros and cons to this approach. Now, forward this to your team if you think you may fit in these kind of structure cleanup issues. Now, one of the most important things is to analyze first. So you, even if you have shitty campaign structure, like one campaign, 20 ad groups, and then inside each of ad group you can have hundreds of keywords with all match types. I've seen that. Sometimes it even works. It can produce magnificent results on paper, but you cannot scale that. You cannot grow sales. You cannot control on what's happening and where your money is going. It's absolutely horrific. So what you want to do first is you want to analyze and check what's happening. Are there any, for example, let's say real case scenario. A few weeks ago, I analyzed an account which literally had more than 20 ad groups in one campaign. Some of them were performing really good, some of them, nah, and some of them were terrible, and some of them didn't even have proper clicks and engagement. So what you have to do is you want to analyze what will be the potential ad group that's going to be left inside the campaign. And if there are few, you definitely need to make a decision which ad group is going to stay. Because we want to have one campaign, one ad group, and up to 10 targets in one campaign, in one ad group. So to accomplish that, you need to carefully analyze. The best thing is to have the best performing ad group stay in the campaign. Others you want to extract them slowly to check, create new campaigns and then mimic the CPCs and add additional 10 to 20% to that. I mean, it's a tedious process, and to explain everything in details, this video would be an hour long easily just to cover the basics. So I'm trying to give you an overview. So you want to analyze and see what's going where, keep what's working, and what's has some potential, extract that, create new campaigns. And when you see that new campaigns have started to perform really well, or even okay, she's good, then pause the ad groups or campaigns that were not performing as well. So you want to start slow. So once you first see what's working, recreate that. Once it gets to some traction, then pause the old campaigns and work slowly. Now, I should have said even at the beginning, the most important thing here is to have proper expectations. Now, if you are the one who's in charge, then you need to have proper expectations that this process is going to disturb your performance. Not like by a lot, but definitely you're going to see some strange fluctuations in ad spend, in ACOS, in sales. The best possible time to do it is off season, if your product is seasonal. Also a good time is, I don't know, around this time of the year, because Prime Day is far away from us. It's going to be in June this year probably. So you know fix it while it's still not hot, when you can absorb certain fluctuations. Because when you are not even thinking about it, any rise in ACOS is going to shock you, and you may, act emotionally. Also, one of the most important things, and I don't know why, but I still keep seeing this, that you're getting sales all over the place, branded sales. You have campaigns targeting competitors, you have campaigns targeting your most important keywords in your subcategory, and when you dive deep into search terms, you realize that a lot of those sales are coming from your brand terms, from your brand name plus the product or some of the most important keywords. While that's okay, that's not real growth. You cannot grow from getting sales and spending money on branded like crazy. Yes, you need to bid on your branded keywords so your competitors aren't appearing there, but that should be limited, controlled. Everything on Amazon ads should be controlled. You shouldn't be leaving too much room to to Amazon to do their thing. Um, so yeah, negate branded in phrase match in every single campaign that's not a branded campaign. You want to exclude your brand from ASIN targeting, your branded keywords in every possible campaign, and then have proper campaigns, branded campaigns for whatever you want to advertise, like sponsor brand videos, sponsor brands, or sponsor products, whatever. That's also really important. So always build on top of the existing campaigns. Most likely you're going to have better results than just starting from scratch. Do not archive previous campaigns. So recently, when we took over one account, terrible thing happened is that previous agency archived old campaigns. So I never witnessed that in the last 10 years where doing this business, that previous agency archived everything. So it was really bad way to transition the account to the new agency, but that happens. But if you are the one who's managing that, don't do that ever, because it's always best to build on top of existing campaigns than start from scratch. So we had like 100 ACOS at first few weeks, and then brought it back down where it should be, because it's just the way that account is working. um, it's a big topic. I may record multiple videos on the same topic, because it's something that I keep seeing over and over again when we do advertising audits, and it shouldn't be that way. If more people realize this, then it's going to be better for everyone, to for brands to have proper control on their ads, and for agencies and PPC managers to easily grow the account and structure the campaigns properly. Let me know if you have any questions, and see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye.